My entitled family kicked me out, then demanded my 3-bedroom house for my brother's family of 6. All because I don't have kids. I'm a single male in his early 30s. My 29-year-old brother is already the father of 4 children. He had his first at the age of 22, followed by the second a year later, the third 2 years later, and the fourth just a few months ago. His wife, my sister-in-law, and I do not get along because she constantly tries to get a rise out of me by acting superior, then becomes an intense, self-victimizing drama queen if I retort in any way. She can cry in an instant and put on an exceptionally convincing performance to get pity from almost anyone. My parents and brother adore her, despite the fact that they are fully aware of her true nature and do not care. She's really attractive, I'll grant her that, but she's so horrible that I could never be drawn to her. She also refuses to work, despite having a college degree, and my mother cheerfully helps with the kids all day. So their entire financial situation is based on my brother. This also means they can't afford to live anyplace other than my parents' house, and privacy is a concern with all of them living together in a 3-bedroom house built in the 1960s. Growing up, my younger brother was likewise a clear favorite. We are 3 years apart in age, yet he acquired a superiority complex since I was severely punished if I responded to his shenanigans in any manner. Back then, it was clear that my parents cared more about him because he got the lion's share of everything unless other family members called them out on it, which happened quite frequently. Which is why my parents packed us all up and moved us around 150 miles away from them, so they only saw us on vacations because it was a 3-hour drive. My brother was physically abusive to me on several occasions, flirted excessively with my first girlfriend until she broke up with me, and laughed at any disaster I experienced. When I was upset, my parents would just tell me to suck it up. I only received equal treatment when my parents needed to maintain appearances. I confess it was amusing to see the expressions on their faces when they had to treat me equally with my brother on birthdays and Christmas because other people were present. We had nosy relatives who liked gossiping and drama, so my parents tried to disguise what was actually going on and threatened to take away all of my belongings if I didn't keep my mouth shut. If anything, it made my parents happier when I turned 18 and moved out, because it meant they no longer had to provide for me. I wasn't quite out with high school when I moved out, but couch surfing was far preferable to living with them. Since leaving home, I've kept in touch with a few people. They didn't even attend my high school graduation, but I didn't care. From that point forward, I would only see my parents and brother on holidays, just like the rest of the family. The beginning of the 2020 pandemic was not kind to me. I lost my work and was unable to renew the lease on the apartment because my roommate also lost his job, and neither of us could afford the property with unemployment money. It was a rented 2-bedroom condo that I absolutely enjoyed. As the lease expired, my roommate departed early to go back in with relatives, and I had to sell practically all of my belongings since I would be homeless if I didn't downsize drastically.